So you're still stuck in a 9 to 5 and you're wondering why your wallet is still empty. I walked away from a 6-figure tech job after I realized income is not the problem. Trading time for money is. And now I teach how to flip that script. Today, you will calculate your freedom number and you will build a micro offer that ChatGPT helps deliver fast. Here is how money actually gets made with AI. ChatGPT isn't magic money, it's leverage. You don't get paid for prompts, you get paid for outcome. And AI speeds every step that leads there. Research, writing, analysis, outreach, and fulfillment. The goal isn't millions overnight. It's covering bill fast through small, smart bets. And your paycheck stays in place until the system proves itself. Alright, let's get straight into it and calculate your freedom number. Skip the complex formulas. Your freedom number is equal to your monthly expenses plus 5 to 10% buffer. A single-person household spends an average of $4,600 monthly. Add to that your 10% buffer and you got your freedom number. We are not replacing your full salary from day one. Your first goal is to replace 50 to 80% through validated offers. Then make the jump with safety nets in place. So let's use AI to find your money skills. Most people think they have nothing worth selling. That's not true. You already have 3 ingredients: a base skill, a niche, and an outcome. Now put them together in a prompt. List 10 outcomes people would pay for using your work experience, backed by proof I already have and tied to problems businesses spend money to solve. You want an example? Instead of saying customer business representative, it becomes, I help small online shops turn angry refund requests into repeat customers through better email responses. Specific outcome, specific niche, immediate proof of competence. And now let's go through your vehicle selection matrix. This will help you easily pick your path. The first one is productized service. 1 outcome, 1 price, 1 process. The second one is consulting, and that would be strategic advice in your expertise area. And the third one is freelancing, and that would be skills-based work on curated platforms. Pick just one for 30 days. Everything else goes to the parking lot. And now let's package your first offer. Stop selling hours, sell the outcome. Use ChatGPT to create a productized service. Here's an example prompt. Turn my skill map into a 3-tier productized service with outcomes, scope, and a 10-step SOP for your specific niche. Here are some real examples that work. SEO content refresh, 72 hours turnaround. LinkedIn profile overhaul, 5 days delivery. Email sequence audit, 48-hour sprint. Each has clear deliverables, timelines, and pricing anchored to business value. And now the next step is to price with Sanity. If an in-house hire costs $6,000 monthly, your $1,500 sprint is a no-brainer. But make sure to add simple guarantees. If you miss deliverables, we fix it free within 7 days. Use different packages. Starter package for $500, core package for $1,500, premium services $3,000. Price by outcome and alternatives, not by your hourly comfort zone. And next, we will have to validate with small bets. Your week 1 goal is not revenue. It's 3 real conversations with buyers. You can test this through 10 warm outreach messages, 5 curated platform bids, 3 agency partner pitches, 2 quick personalized video reviews. Your success metric is 3 replies or 1 paid deposit in 7 days. If 0 replies after 30 targeted messages, then you'll have to pivot the niche or the outcome. Kill-switch rules prevent sunk costs. And now let's talk about no audience client acquisition. You don't need the following. Use AI to personalize outreach using buyer signals. Here's an example prompt. Write 120 words warm outreach using this LinkedIn post as a hook. and my offer as a solution. As a bonus, I will give you a subject line that works. I notice your specific challenge and I have a solution. Focus on warm intros, referral asks, and curated platforms like Upwork. And now the real stuff. Let's focus on making your first dollar fast. Skip the complex projects. Sell the low scope, step in door offers. Examples like 149 SEO refresh audits, $299 email sequence teardown, $99 LinkedIn profile review. These are literally real life examples that I'm reading right now, and you can be the one doing them. One of these cover your phone bill, 4 cover rent buffer, and use ChatGPT to generate audit checklist and deliverable templates. Now let's talk about fulfilling with AI. How are we gonna make it do the work? ChatGPT does the heavy lifting. Research, outlines, drafts, and rewrites. You focus on strategy and making sure the final product works. And whenever using AI for this, you can use this simple prompt. Act as a senior, name the role, rewrite this thing for this niche in a clear 8th grade language. Give it a word count, give a specific constraint, and then ask it to give you 3 versions. That way, AI creates the drafts and you choose the best. This allows you to keep control while getting the work done at least 10 times faster. And those who need time management and are already drained from their day job, the solution is simple. 60 to 90 minutes, power hours, 3 times a week. Pre-made AI checklist eliminates decision fatigue. And here's your tonight micro plan. 45 minutes to pick your offer with AI and 15 minutes to send 5 messages. And now let's talk about safety nets and boundaries. Define your risk ledger upfront. Time budget, 4-hour weekly maximum. Cash budget, $100 on tools. Pivot rules, 0 replies after 30 messages, change the approach. And finally, your quit bar. 6 months expenses saved, plus at least your freedom number in monthly recurring revenue for 90 days. And make sure to track expenses separately and set aside 30% of profit for taxes. You should also grab basic contracts and invoice templates, or just use ChatGPT. Alright. Now your next 30 minutes. The 5 moves that you should do tonight. Run the skill mapping prompt. Choose one vehicle from the matrix. Generate your first offer using AI. Send at least 5 personalized messages. And block your first power hour on your calendar. This isn't passive income, it's active leverage. You're not building a lifestyle business on day one. You're building a bridge out of the wage cage with safety rails. 85% of business leaders are aware of their employee burnout at their organizations, but only you can decide when enough is enough. The tools exist. The market is there. The only question is whether you'll use tonight's 30 minutes to take the first step, or spend it doom scrolling about how someone else is winning. Check this video next if you're still craving value. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.